So good morning everybody. Right behind me here I've got a fruit tree which is called bunchosia. It's also called peanut butter fruit or carrot fruit. The fruit on it is orange before it's kind of fully ripe and tastes like a carrot, hence it's called carrot fruit. And when it gets ripe it turns red and soft and tastes like peanut butter. So there's a few on the tree, there's a few ripe ones and there's quite a few that aren't ripe yet. So I'm going to pick some of those and then I'll take them in the house and share them with Keta. This one is slightly getting soft. You can see it's turning red. The other's orange on that little bunch. These ones are not ripe yet. You can actually eat the orange ones. As I say, they taste like carrot. And they're hard, they're very firm. It's okay to pick them when they're orange. When they're orange, they will actually ripen up in the house and turn soft and red. We pretty much only eat them when they are red. We wait for that peanut butterness rather than the carrot. Keep it fruity. The tree doesn't get very tall, so generally just pick them by hand from the ground. Nice little bowl of bunchosia. Somebody's had a little munch on that one already. Okay, so we'll take these in the house and I'll share them with Kretinka.
Hello everybody!
Hi everyone! So yesterday I went out and picked peanut butter fruit and we didn't eat them straight away because they weren't ready, but overnight they got ready, at least some of them, and the rest of them will get ready tomorrow.
Peanut butter fruit have another name?
Yeah, so it's either called a bunchosia, which I think is probably the same as the Latin name, and it's also called a carrot fruit or a peanut butter fruit. When they're orange, they're like this, they're quite hard. And you can eat them. I won't eat them because I'm not very keen on them like this, but if you eat them now like this, it's like eating a carrot, and when they get red like this, they're like a sweet peanut butter. So the fruit is called carrot fruit, peanut butter fruit, or bunchosia. And we've got a few bushes. It's really a bush, not a tree, and they give us fruit every year.
Doesn't fruit for a very long time,
No.
But I really love this fruit, and I think it's a great substitute for people who love nuts, because nuts, they're too heavy, too oily, not very healthy. So who loves peanuts, this would be ideal fruit to grow. It's very exotic fruit, very rare. You won't see it in the supermarkets or anywhere, even rare at the markets, because you pick it and next day it may be ready to eat. If you don't eat it next day, day after it's gone.
Yeah, so you've got to eat them quickly, and they don't transport well, they don't keep well, which is why you won't see them, that's correct.
You will have to pick them like this on a day of the market and explain to people, because it's not very well known fruit, you know everything about it.
And all the bushes that we've got in the garden, we've probably got 3 or 4 bushes, and I've grown them all from seed.
I thought that they are trees.
Well, you could call them a tree. It's in between a bush and a tree, I suppose.
They're not very big.
They don't get very big. With the one that we've got over there, which is the biggest one where I picked these, is maybe 2.5 meters tall. Maybe they go up to 3 meters. So it's bigger than a bush, it's true.
Yeah, it's a kind of smaller tree.
Yeah.
And it fruits pretty fast, I think.
It
fruits
pretty quickly.
Yeah.
It grows pretty easily.
Also, I noticed it doesn't have many pests. Like we get stung some of citrus fruit,
Yeah.
we get some funny creatures on some other fruit,
Yeah.
but this never ever, plus we growing this for a while already.
So that's a nice red, ripe, ready to eat one. And That's the orange one, which isn't ready to eat yet. Well, he is ready to eat if you like it like this. It's not like an unripe fruit. So people do eat them like this. People enjoy eating them. They're like a carrot. But this is how we prefer to eat them when they're red like this.
Because they're so much more sweet when they get soft. And they're not creamy, or you would call it creamy. This texture is...
Not really that creamy.
Smooth. Its texture is very smooth.
2 seeds inside that one fruit, so you don't really get heaps of fruit from it, but it's easy to separate. You just suck it up in your mouth.
Yeah, it's like lolly. I like. So this is also good fruit for people who like to snack.
Yeah, snack. Yeah.
Okay, this is good snack fruit.
Yeah.
We don't snack very rarely. If I eat something like this, because there's never many so far. So I may have some fruit and wait for a while, and they have this, and just eat it like that.
I must admit that when I started eating only fruit, I did tend to graze throughout the day, so I would be snacking all the time. And I didn't really have big meals as such. I was like an animal out in a field that was just eating all day. Stop for a little bit and then eat a bit more. And I would just go and get something from the fridge, avocado or orange or peach or something, and just eat. And then afterwards, when I felt hungry again, I'd eat. But in recent years, the last 10 years or more, I also don't tend to graze anymore or snack. I just have one really big meal a day, and I might have juices early in the morning. And we'll make a video at some point about what we eat in a day.
Yeah, we will, even about this, that's also a good topic, if you snack, and how we already did somewhat change through these years on the fruit. We can't say it all in one go, because it's a long journey we both have, and we experience different things, so we will definitely address often the same thing. In a different light. In a different way, yeah. Because we always forget something. After we make a video, we always think, we should have said this or that as well. So we just decided I'll just let it be, and we'll come back to it again in the future and tell you a little bit more things that we've missed out. Anyway, I think... Anyway, that's from our garden. Greetings from our garden. That's our joy. Yeah. Because this is the best thing when Mango goes and harvests some fruit for us. In our garden. That's the biggest. So, lovely to see you all, and thanks for watching. Yeah, thanks for watching, and thanks for eating that fruit if you do, and trying to take care of yourself and all environment and everybody around you. Because if you're healthy, you feel so much better. So all people which are part of your life, they would be more happy because they see you happy. And that's what we all want. If you have a children or your spouse or whoever it is, somebody who is dear to you, and they down and sad or sick, it's not a very happy place to be. Anyway, we love you, take care, until next time, bye.